I have had many people tell me that their most treasured book about teaching comes from Parker Palmer. It is called The Courage to Teach, exploring the inner landscape of a teacher's life. I'm not going to be able to do justice to try to tell you why this book is so special to me and to so many others. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to read a short excerpt. And if it is as enveloping for you as it was for me the first time I read these words, I can't recommend enough that you pick this book up. It definitely takes courage to teach and to do the work that we do. This is from the introduction. I am a teacher at heart, and there are moments in the classroom when I can hardly contain the joy, when my students and I discover the uncharted territory to explore, when the pathway out of a thicket opens up before us, when our experience is illumined by the lightning life of the mind, then teaching is the finest work I know. But at other moments, the classroom is so lifeless or painful or confused, and I'm so powerless to do anything about it that my claim to be a teacher seems a transparent sham. Then the enemy is everywhere, in those students from some alien planet, in that subject I thought I knew, and in the personal pathology that keeps me earning my living this way. What a fool I was to imagine that I had mastered this occult art, harder to divine than tea leaves, and impossible for mortals to do, even passably well. When you love your work that much, and many teachers do, the only way to get out of trouble is to go deeper in. We must enter, not evade the tangles of teaching so we can understand them better and negotiate them with more grace, not only to guard our own spirits, but also to serve our students well. If you've missed the opportunity to read The Courage to Teach, or if it's even been some years since you did it, I can't recommend it highly enough. Thanks for joining me on today's edition of Between the Lines, and I'll see you for the next one.